I've been using AdvanTech flooring since it first came out on the market. Got advice very quickly from a lot of contractor friends to start using the product based upon the fact that it can put up with the weather. This is a product that is well engineered and stands up to the elements because of the product that it is, the way it's constructed.
Being an architect in the Northeast and having most of my projects here, durability, wintertime conditions, harsh conditions play a major role. I specify AdvanTech because of its long-standing durability during the construction phases of my projects.
I build strong with AdvanTech because I want to be confident that the materials I use not only will stand up to abuse, but also stand up to weather issues, which we have a lot of in New England. So AdvanTech has seemed to be the product that I would choose over any plywood product.
It's durable, it's well made. A lot of times in new construction we have extended period of time with weather and water and snow and ice buildup on the substrate, and this doesn't move, it doesn't give, it doesn't swell. It's a great product for that.
I actually started building my dad's house in the middle of November, so through the snow, everything. Glued it all down to the trusses, not a problem. Sat it out there for a few months until I had time to put the roof on. Everything stayed the same.
I had one instance where I was building through the winter and it was a new addition, and we had an ice storm. I had 2 inches of ice on top of the AdvanTech. I chopped off what I could chop off, and when the sun came out it dried up and it came back perfect. No warp, no delamination.
We'd been using plywood for all of my career, and every time that it rained we would have problems with it delaminating. So after the plywood goes on, it delaminates, you got to pull it off, put new plywood on. Always a problem with trying to get paid for doing that after the fact. My first experience with it was Hancock Lumber came out, and he knew the problems that I'd been having because I'd been chewing on his ear for a while about not getting paid for doing the extra work. So he recommended AdvanTech, and through that project it rained several times, and I took great notice that the product just wasn't absorbing water like plywood did. And from that first project I was sold.
I changed over to it because I like the way it lays down, it interlocks. On the floors, that's my key with them. I do a lot of tile work, so I use it on that too, which is very good. It's strong. It's a lot better than plywood. I find if you do the right job from the start, you don't have any callbacks. If you got the right thickness, you glue it down and do it right, you have no callbacks.
I've had 0 callbacks. It doesn't move, it doesn't soak up moisture, there's no delaminating. It basically isn't a factor.
It is an integral layer of the structure, but because it's so strong, it allows you to pull things to it. And in that regard, it almost becomes a spine of the building.
AdvanTech is just the product of choice because I can count on it.
It gives me a quality product that I'm proud to put my name on.